Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, and currently we're doing a 1970s double elimination tournament with 12 great teams from the 1970s, 6 American League teams, 6 National League teams. I want to do a sub-series in the 1970s also, and that is the iconic chase for 715 by Henry Aaron. Aaron finished the 1973 season. He hit 40 home runs in 73, but he finished the season one shy of the home run record. He was at 713. There was a small controversy going on concerning the 74 season. The Braves requested with Bowie Kuhn that Aaron not play in the first road series in 1974, so he could possibly hit the tying and go-ahead home runs in Atlanta. Bowie Kuhn agreed to let him only play rest one game and ordered that he had to play at least 2 of the games in Cincinnati. So we'll pick up his chase with Game 1, the season opener, Atlanta Braves at the Cincinnati Reds. Welcome to Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati and the season opener for the 1974 season. The 1974 Atlanta Braves against the Cincinnati Reds. Leading off and batting first for the Atlanta Braves is Ralph Garr, followed by Mike Lum, Darrell Evans, Henry Aaron, Dusty Baker, Davey Johnson, Johnny Oates, Craig Robinson, and Carl Morton is on the mound and batting ninth. On the mound for Cincinnati is Jack Billingham, grade C, and is his pitching level, with a Z modifier. Ralph Garr steps into the box. Here's the first pitch of the 1974 season, and it's a 6-6 roll for Ralph Garr. That's going to be a leadoff double for the man who ended up hitting 353 in 1975 for Ralph Garr. Here is Mike Lum swinging from the left side using basic Apba. Pitch from Billingham. 1-5 is an 8. That's going to be a single over second, and Garr will score the first run of the season for the Braves on the RBI single by Mike Lum. 1-0 Atlanta. All this early activity will guarantee that Henry Aaron will bat in this inning. Darrell Evans comes to the plate. 41 is a 28. Cincinnati is fielding column 2. And that's a ground out to the red shortstop, Dave Concepcion. Lum goes to second. 1 out. And now here he is. He's sitting on 713. Henry Aaron. He gets a warm round of applause, and the fans are standing on their feet, especially if they are in left field. Here's the pitch to Henry Aaron. 1-5 is an 8. That's going to be a over second. And Mike Lum, if he's at least at average speed, will score. He scores. And Henry Aaron has an RBI single. Puts the Braves up 2-0. And Cincinnati's warm feelings toward Henry Aaron might be subsiding as their team is now down by 2. There is Dusty Baker. Pitch from Billingham to Baker. 43 is a 29. That's a ground ball to the pitcher Billingham, who throws to second to retire Aaron. 2 outs. It's the fielder's choice. Dusty Baker is the runner at first. He is fast. Davey Johnson. 21 is a ground ball to Concepcion at short. Throw to first. That's the end of the top of the first. Atlanta takes a 2-0 lead. Cincinnati comes to bat. Here's your batting order for the Cincinnati Reds. You got Pete Rose, Joe Morgan, Dan Dreesen. Tony Perez is hitting fourth. Johnny Bench, Ken Griffey, Merv Rettenman, Dave Concepcion, and the pitcher Jack Billingham. All right, Pete Rose steps into the box, and Carl Morton is pitching for Atlanta. He's a grade B pitcher with a Z modifier. Where he's got 2 runs in the top of the first. Here's a pitch to Pete Rose. 55 is a 8 against a B. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Dusty Baker is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Joe Morgan's up. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base, fielded by Davey Johnson. Joe Morgan's the second out. And now the third place hitter is Dan Dreesen. Here's the windup and the pitch from Carl Morton. 32 is a 26. That's a rollout to second base. Davey Johnson fields that one and throws the first. We go to the top of the second inning. Atlanta 2 and Cincinnati nothing. For the top of the second, Johnny Oates, Craig Robinson, and the pitcher will hit against Jack Billingham. Grade CZ pitchers. Pitch to Johnny Oates. 5-2 is a ground ball to third base, and that is taken by Dan Dreesen. The throw to first retires the catcher, Johnny Oates. 1 down, and here is shortstop Craig Robinson. 21 is a ground ball to third base as well. 2 outs. Now the pitcher, Carl Morton. 56 is a pop out to the shortstop, taken by Davey Concepcion. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves in the second. We go to the bottom of the second, Atlanta 2 and Cincinnati nothing. Tony Perez will lead off for Cincinnati in the last of the second. They're down by 2. 6-6 roll by Perez. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A solo home run for Tony Perez. That's the Atlanta leads in half. Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 1. Here is Johnny Bench. 35 is a ball. 21 is a ground ball to third base. Darrell Evans scoots it up and throws to first. 1 away. Did not know Carl Morton is a native of Kansas City. I see that on his Apba bio card. Here's Ken Griffey. 52 is a ground ball to third base. Evans takes that. 2 outs. Merv Rettenman. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. That's Henry Aaron. He makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the top of the third. Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 1. All right, for the top of the third, Atlanta's at the top of their batting order. Ralph Garr, Mike Lum, and Darrell Evans. If anybody gets on, then it will be Henry Aaron. Here's a pitch from Jack Billingham to Ralph Garr. 42 is going to be a 9 against a C as a pop-up toward third base, taken by Dan Dreesen. 1 away. Here's Mike Lum. 26 is a swing and a miss for strike 3, 2 outs. Darrell Evans. Hank Aaron is on deck. 1-6. We'll have to wait another inning. That's a ground ball to shortstop. Concepcion throws out Darrell Evans. We go to the bottom of the third. Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 1. Carl Morton completes his warm-up tosses. Davey Concepcion steps into the box, and here is the pitch. 42 is a 39. Strike 1. 56 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Now the pitcher, Jack Billingham. 6-6 roll, that's going to be a 7. That's a single for Jack Billingham. The pitcher is on. Average speed. Brings up Pete Rose. 6-6 roll, that's a hit column roll for Rose. Rose squares one up for a double. And that double will send the runner to third. Second and third, Cincinnati, 1 out. Reds are threatening to get this game tied and maybe exceed that. Joe Morgan. Morgan, one of the most productive second basemen in baseball, at 293 in 1974. 22 homers, and he garnered 120 walks. He's a very patient hitter. The Lab Braves are going to play the infield in. Here's the pitch to Joe Morgan. 1-4 is a 30. That's a fly ball to left field. It'll be deep enough to score the runner. Billingham tags and sacrifice fly for Joe Morgan. Ties the game. Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 2. Dan Dreesen. 26 will end the inning. That's a fly out to right field. But on 2 hits, the Reds score once. They tie the game. Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 2. My wife Lori and I saw a game in Detroit during Miguel Cabrera's Triple Crown season. And we definitely noticed that every time Miguel Cabrera came up the bat, nobody went to the restroom. Everybody was in their seats to watch every at-bat of Miguel Cabrera. There are 52,000 in Riverfront Stadium today. They are watching. Henry Aaron sitting on 713. Here's the pitch to Hank Aaron. 53 is a 17. Cincinnati is a fielding column 2. That's a base hit to right field for Hank Aaron. He is 2 for 2 today. Aaron is rated slow, so we'll play it safe on the bases. Dusty Baker. One roll for Baker. That's going to be a double over first. Aaron will round second and go to third. Braves have second and third, and nobody out. Second baseman, Davey Johnson, coming off a season where he hit 43 home runs in 1973. There's no outs. Braves have second and third. And the Reds will play their infield. They're going to play their infields back. Here's a pitch from Billingham to Johnson. 23 is a 30. That's a fly out to shallow left field. Caught by Pete Rose. Not deep enough to score the runner. 1 down. Catcher Johnny Oates. Oates is 0 for 1. Grounded out to third. Infield still deep. 122 is a 25. Line drive toward second base. Caught by Joe Morgan, who then flips to the shortstop, covering second, and doubling off Baker at second base. For an inning-killing double play, we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Atlanta 2, Cincinnati 2. Tony Presley's off the bottom of the fourth inning. He's 1 for 1 with a home run in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch to the Red Slugger. 61 is a ground ball to shortstop, picked up by the shortstop Craig Robinson. The throw to first. 1 away. Johnny Bench from Oklahoma City. Actually, he's from a small town in Oklahoma. It began with an O. Can't remember the name of that town. Here's the pitch to Johnny Bench. 51 is a 9 against the B. That's going to be a single for Johnny Bench. Ken Griffey benches rated average. 23 is a fly ball to Ralph Garr in right field. That's 2 away. Here is Merv Rettenman. 6-6 roll. There's a drive for Merv Rettenman. It could be. It is out of here, a 2-run home run. So Rettenman makes the score Cincinnati 4, Atlanta 2. Former Baltimore Oriole, also played some time for the Kansas City Royals. Here is Davey Concepcion. 2 outs and 2 in. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Hank Aaron. We go to the top of the 5th. Cincinnati 4 and Atlanta 2. Craig Robinson steps into the box for Atlanta. He is 0 for 1. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Pete Rose has it measured over by the line and makes the catch. Carl Morton. 63 is a fly ball to right field. Ken Griffey's under it. Got it. 2 outs. And now Ralph Garr led off the game with a double and scored in the first. 1-5 is a base hit for Ralph Garr. And he can steal on the next pitch if he wants to try Johnny Bench. 11 through 26 will be thrown out. Mike Lum is the hitter. Two outs. I think we'll go ahead and give it a shot. There he goes. 34. He is going to be safe. Stolen base for Ralph Garr. All right, Mike Lum has a chance to drive in a run. Here's the pitch to Lum. 53 is a 15 fielding column 2. That's hit to left field and is going to be an error. That ball is muffed by the left fielder, Pete Rose. And Garr will score. All right, with 2 outs, Darrell Evans steps into the box. Henry Aaron's on deck. There's a pitch to Darrell Evans. 63 is a fly ball to right field. That'll end the inning. The Braves score an unearned run in the top of the 5th. And they pull it within 1 run of the Reds. It's 4-3 Cincinnati. Carl Morton, who's given up 2 earned runs, is ready to go back to work. Here's the pitch from the grade B pitcher, Z modifier, to his counterpart, Jack Billingham. 23 is a fly ball to left field, caught by the left fielder, Hank Aaron, 1 down. Here's Pete Rose. 35 is a base on balls for Rose. Slings away the bat and runs full speed to first. Fast runner at first. Here is Joe Morgan. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to left field. Henry Aaron sizes that up, makes the catch. 2 outs. And now the Cobra, Dan Dreesen. 62 is fly ball. This one's to the right side. And that is caught by the right fielder, Ralph Garr. Don't go away, fans. Henry Aaron's due at first in the top of the 6th. Reds 4, Braves 3. Jack Billingham returns to the mound. He has a 1-run advantage over the Atlanta Braves. Henry Aaron steps into the box. Everybody's on their feet again. Sitting on 7-13. Here's the pitch to Henry Aaron. 21 is a ground ball to third base. And that is fielded by Dan Dreesen. He throws to first. And for the first time, Henry Aaron is retired. In this game, he's 2 for 3 Two singles. Here is Dusty Baker. 25 is going to be a 9 against a C. That C turns it into an out. Pop out to third base. 2 outs. Davey Johnson. 6-6 roll for Davey Johnson. It might be. It could be. It is over the wall for a game-tying home run for Davey Johnson. He hit 43 in 1973, and it is now Atlanta 4, Cincinnati 4. Johnny Oates steps in the box. 1-2 is a 25. Ground out to second base. Joe Morgan throws out Johnny Oates, but the Braves add 1 in the top of the 6th. Atlanta 4 and Cincinnati 4. I hope you're enjoying these games. I'm having a blast. Got a good ball game going today, 4-4 on opening day in Cincinnati. Hank Aaron chasing 7-15. Tony Perez will lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for Cincinnati. He's 1 for 2, homered in the second inning. Here's the pitch from Carl Morton. 42 is a 41. That's a ground ball to shortstop, and wild throw to first. It's knocked down. Robinson's throw is knocked down by the first baseman, Mike Lum, but it's going to be an error, and Perez is on at first. Nobody out. Here is Johnny Bench with a potential go-ahead run at first. 46 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Hank Aaron. 1 out. Ken Griffey comes to that. Braves would like to see Carl Morton get through this inning. He's due to bat second in the 7th. 1-5 is an 11 by Ken Griffey. That's going to be a single over first. See, Perez goes to third, and Griffey can steal second on the next pitch. Johnny Oates is a 7. Griffey will take that attempt. 61, he is going to be safe at second. Oates would have to roll 11 through 16 to get him out. So a stolen base for Ken Griffey. Second and third. The Atlanta Braves are going to go to their bullpen. They're going to replace Carl Morton with Maximino Leon. He's a grade B pitcher, Z modifiers. He's got 2 ratings. One's a starter. The one in parentheses is his relief rating. And he will use his relief rating, and that will be increased to an A for the first batter in the middle of an inning because Rettenman is right-handed and he is right-handed. So Maximino Leon is on the pitch for Atlanta. The Braves are going to play the infield in with second and third, and 1 down. Merv Rettenman, who homered in the 4th, a 2-run home run in the 4th inning, steps up to the plate. All right, here's Leon's pitch to Rettenman. It's a 1-1 roll. That's a good roll for Rettenman. 6 is a double to right field. It will drive in both the base runners. Here comes Perez. Here comes Griffey. And Merv Rettenman settles in the second with a 2-run double. At least one of those runs is unearned. Cincinnati 6 and Atlanta 4. Dave Concepcion steps up to the plate. Still only 1 down. Leon's grade goes back to B. He's a grade B Z pitcher, pitching to Concepcion. 43 is a ground ball to first base. Flip to the pitcher covering. And Concepcion's out 3-1. Rettenman goes to third, 2 away. Jack Billingham. 6-6 roll for Billingham. That's going to be a hit for the pitcher. A single to left field, scoring Rettenman. And Jack Billingham is 2 for 3, and the Reds lead 7-4. All right, that brings up Pete Rose. 1-1 road for Rose. He squares it out. 1-4 is going to be a double. Nobody could hit the gaps like Pete Rose could hit the gaps. That double will, with 2 outs, score Billingham from first. 8-4. Cincinnati timeout. New pitcher for Cincinnati will be Tom House. He's a grade A pitcher, YZ modifier. He's left-handed, facing the left-handed Joe Morgan, but he does not get the bump up because I don't think the bump up counts for A pitchers. So that's in the rules here. This does not apply, the bump up doesn't apply at the beginning of an inning, or if the pitcher's a grade A, AC, or AB pitcher. Joe Morgan is at second with 2 outs. Tom House goes into his stretch. Pete Rose is at second. Joe Morgan's at the plate. Here's the stretch and the pitch from Tom House. 51 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Ending the inning, the Reds almost bat around. They score 4 runs and take an 8-4 lead going into the top of the 7th inning. All right, Craig Robinson will lead off for the Atlanta Braves, and it'll be the pitcher spot in the top of the order. Jack Billingham is still working for the Reds, and he's in his point of fatigue inning. If 3 bad things happen, his letter grade will go down 1 level. Here's the pitch to the Braves shortstop, Craig Robinson. 44 is an 8 against the C. That's going to be a base hit for Robinson. All right, that's going to prompt the Braves to bring in a pinch hitter for House, the pitcher. That is Roland Office. Working in the bullpen and coming in to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning will be Ron Reed. Tom House barely broke a sweat, pitched 1/3 of an inning, got his man out, and he's done for the day. Here is Roland Office. 62 is a fly ball to right field. Runner holds. 1 out. And the top of the order, 353 hitter in 1974, Ralph Garr. '56 is a pop-up to the shortstop, Davey Concepcion. That's 2 outs. Mike Lum. '13 is going to be a 2 balls and no strikes. '4 is a fly out to the left field that only in the top of the 7th. Cincinnati 8 and Atlanta 4. All right, Ron Reed comes in to pitch the bottom of the 7th inning for Atlanta. He's a grade C, Z pitcher, and he'll have the Cobra Dan Dreesen, Tony Perez, and Johnny Bench in the middle of the Cincinnati order. Here's the pitch to Dreesen. 55 is an 8 against the C. That's going to be a single for Dan Dreesen. That's 11 hits on the day today for the Reds. Here's Tony Perez. 51 is a 9 against the C. That's a ground ball to third base, taken by Darrell Evans to throw to first. Perez is out, and Dreesen goes to second. Johnny Bench. 32 is a ground ball to second, sending Dreesen to third. 2 outs. Ken Griffey. Infield, of course, is playing back with 2 outs. 63 is a inning fly out to right field. Griffey's 1 for 4. Reds don't score in the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. Cincinnati 8 and Atlanta 4. New pitcher for the Reds for the top of the 8th inning. That's going to be Pedro Bobon. He is a grade B pitcher with Z modifier. Jack Bellingham is off to the showers. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, 8 hits. Didn't strike out a lot of guys. He struck out 1, but he didn't walk anybody. Here is Darrell Evans leading off for the Braves, and then Henry Aaron is waiting on deck. Here's the pitch to Darrell Evans, 64, strike 1. Darrell Evans is one of 3 Atlanta Braves to hit over 40 home runs in 1973. He joined Davey Johnson and Hank Aaron to hit over 40. Here's the pitch to Darrell Evans, 65. Is going to be a pop up behind the plate, and that's caught by Johnny Bench. 1 down. Here's Hank Aaron. Will this be the moment that he ties Babe Ruth for the all-time home run record? Wind up and a pitch from Bourbon to Henry Aaron. A straight 6-6 roll will give him the home run. Here's the pitch. 62. That's a 32. That's a fly ball to the opposite way in right field. And it is caught by Ken Griffey. 2 outs, and Henry Aaron is 2 for 4 on the day. Might not get another chance to bat in today's game. Dusty Baker, 22, gets a 8. That's a fly out to center. So 3 up and 3 down for Pedro Bobon in the 8th. We go to the last of the 8th. Reds 8, Braves 4. Ron Reed returns to the mound for Atlanta. He's got Merv Rettenman to face in the bottom of the 8th inning. 44 is going to be a ground ball to third base. Darrell Evans is up with it, throws to first, 1 away. Dave Concepcion. 16 is a ground out to the shortstop, Craig Robinson. And now Pedro Bobon is going to stay in game and hit for himself. 32 is a 26, a ground out to second base. 3 ground outs. We go to the top of the 9th. It's the Reds 8 and the Braves 4. Last chance for the Atlanta Braves will be Davey Johnson, Johnny Oates, and Craig Robinson. Pedro Bobon is on the mound. Here's the pitch to the Braves second baseman, former Baltimore Oriole. 62 is a 41. He is hit by a pitch ball. Sure that was an accident. 4-run lead. You don't want to give extra base runners. Johnny Oates. 56 is popped high into the air. The shortstop, Davey Concepcion, is calling for it and makes the catch. 1 away. Shortstop, Craig Robinson. That's a 10 against a B. That's going to be a single to right center. That sends Johnson to third. Robinson could steal second, but being 4 runs down in the 9th, he's not. Timeout. Atlanta will call on a pitch hitter, Frank Teppadino, to hit for the pitcher. First and third. Johnson's at third. Robinson's at first. 1 down. The infield is back for Cincinnati. Here's the pitch from Pedro Bobon. 62 is a fly ball to left field, and that's going to be deep enough to score the runner. Sacrifice fly for Teppadino, 8-5, with 2 outs. Ralph Garr. Braves need 2 more base runners to get to Henry. Here's the pitch to Garr. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Ralph Garr. 45 is going to be a triple. That ball rolled along the right field line and caromed in the corner. That lets Garr get to third. with an RBI triple, 8-6, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate. All right, Sparky Anderson's going to go to the bullpen. That is Clay Carroll. He is a grade A pitcher with a Z modifier. He'll be pitching to Mike Lum with 2 outs, the man on third, and Henry Aaron on deck. Lum is a potential tying run. There's the windup and the pitch to Mike Lum. 54 is a fly ball deep to right field. It's going to get to the warning track, but be caught there by the right fielder, Ken Griffey, and that's the ball game. Final score, Cincinnati 8, Atlanta 6, and Henry Aaron on deck. The Cincinnati Reds take their season opener, a victory over the Atlanta Braves. The Braves had 6 runs on 10 hits and 1 error, and the Reds had 8 runs on 11 hits and an error. The winning pitcher was Jack Dillingham, who went 7 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, 8 hits, strikeout, no walks. And the losing pitcher was Maximino Leon, who went 1/3 of an inning, gave up no earned runs but 4 hits. The game was noted for Henry Aaron not getting the Babe Ruth tying 714th home run. Had a good day. He was 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI, but no home runs. Henry Aaron did not play in Game 2 of the 1974 season. He rested. He did play in Game 3, so next Saturday we'll pick up this game, but this small project of the chase for 715. Henry's still sitting on 713, but we will replay Game 3 of the 1974 season between the Braves and the Reds next Saturday. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.